Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and all others. Boudreaux here, or Steven if you prefer. And anyway, click in. I don't think I have the lights on, do I? Maybe I did. Anyway, we do now. And just kind of continuing for where I left off and doing the Andrath quest. So anyway, yeah.
Greetings.
Let's go ahead and use our stable master to get to Buckland. Then be quicker that way. Now I'm going to start. I'm going to stop short of Buckland. Let's see when the map changes. Is it going to change automatically, or do I need to click out there? Anyway, yeah, right there. We're with Lingland, which is our only quest right up right now. Mainline quest to talk to him. It's a level 15 quest, so I've taken, I've re-equipped the tortoise stone to stop the EXP. We're almost at level 17. It might be a bit before we actually re-equip it. I think it may be, we may actually be on to some ad-soak quests before we do that. So that'll be next video when we start the experience again. And in the meantime, you know, I guess by taking this quick route, we won't be doing any gathering, but we do get to where we gather. We've got a little bit more gathering to do before I feel comfortable having enough ore to at least get us by level 18 when we have to upgrade our equipment. Prospector and metalsmith are both max for now, so and all we have to do is wait for our next tier, which I'm going to start at level 20. As soon as we get to level 20, first thing I'm going to do so that we can work on start working on our guild. And right now it could actually be guilds if we wanted it to be, because they added the ability to be able to join 2 guilds should you want to, but I'm kind of just ignoring Taylor altogether. And since I am doing this solo with no help from even any other alt characters, you know, and things are way too expensive. Oh, hold on. Dismount. Things are way too expensive. I thought we'd actually passed it, but nope. We're in a good position. Yeah, things are way too expensive in the on the auction block. So yeah. Okay, well, we got some brimstone. We needed that.
Greetings.
Aragorn has sent aid. Nazgul, 4 more were in Buckland. They rode swiftly to the east upon the black steeds. I was foolish enough to stand in their way, and they ran me down. I will heal in time, but the riders have left a threat in their wake that must be dealt with. I must ask for your help. Okay, so we'll get our 500 rep for that. Book 1, Chapter 6, In the Black Rider's Wake. Level 16 mainline quest. In the Black Rider's Wake, Kraban have been taken roost. They are not the common strain from Dunland, but a breed I have not seen before. Likely these foul creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire, or at least, the very least, me, since they have taken to staring at me in the night. While the Kraban may see nothing of interest, the fact that the enemy has eyes here is dangerous. If we were to blind these eyes, the enemy would not be as sure in directing its efforts. If you would, dispose of the Kraban that roost in the southwest, just beyond my camp. Even killing 1 Kraban will go a long way towards blinding the enemy. Okay, so we've got 4 to defeat, and we'll get 300 rep for that. Only 300 rep. Well, it's a quick job to do anyway, but go down really quick. Whoop, okay, I thought I killed you already. Apparently not. Since I saw the barren iron over here, I went for it. No crafting facilities over here, I don't believe, so, and I'm kind of taking a roundabout way to get back. I'm just hoping to maybe see another mine or two, but I don't. There's one up here, though. Might have been there before, I just never really paid attention. Brandy Hills. So if you're here just for the low level Breland quests, then don't come back. Then you'll probably have no reason to go into Brandy Hills. But there are some higher level quests that you need to do when you get back here, around level 30 or so.
How can I be of service?
Okay, good. You've slain those foul birds. The enemy will not be nearly as sure in their efforts now. However, I still have need of your aid. I must ask that you do something in Buckland, as it was their horn call that alerted me to their presence of the Nazgul. Okay, so we'll get 300, another 300 up.
Stay a moment.
Okay, Book 1, Chapter 7. Horn Call of Buckland. You say that Underhill is with Aragorn? I know of no Underhills. I was sent to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that this is who Aragorn spoke of. That he is safe is welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. It was late in the night when I heard the horn call of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I feared they had already found Baggins. The four riders passed eastward towards Bree, but we may discover that what they learned, if anything, at Baggins' home in Crick Hollow. It is a cottage surrounded by a high hedge almost directly southeast of the Buckland Gate. If you learn anything there, return to me. What news you can bring me may help determine the movements of the Nazgul. Okay, so 500 increase and max power, not interested. Max morale, okay, it's supposedly better, but yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Okay, so let's head on over to Buckland. And we'll have a whole bunch of quests and quest lines and whatever to pick up over here. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, and I may even make this a two-part. Depends on how it looks. You know, when I'm get to about the hour and a half mark, I'll see where we're at. If we're close to finish, and I'll just keep going. And if looks like we're about at the midway mark, or you know, maybe a little beyond it, and we'll just go ahead and stop and whatnot. So anyway, lots of quests to pick up.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Level 15 quest called A Meal for Men. Adso Haybank, my employer, aims to have fare to serve men as well as hobbits. Trumeric has people looking for mushrooms to serve hobbit fare, the envy of the four farthings. The fare for men comes from the bountiful boars and bears prowling the Bree fields. You should find the boars and bears north and east of the gates of Buckland, between Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest. Gather some meat, then return to me. So, 8 bear haunches and 8 boar shanks.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Level 15 quest called The Envy of the Four Farthings. Hello, I see that you are a person who knows your way around the wilder parts of the world, and so the offer I have for you will surely make your heart leap. I represent Adso Haybank, an enterprising fellow from Buckland with a great vision. a vision of building an inn along the Great East Road. He dispatched myself and these men beside me. Okay. Okay, where was I? And these men beside me, in search of willing folk to assist him with his dream. I always assumed they were hobbits, so that's why I kind of look. They're men? Well, I guess they are. I actually one is a woman, but whatever. I seek mushrooms found along the banks of the Brandywine River to the north. Mushrooms to fill and satisfy the belly with a bit of Shire hospitality. Beware if you go, though, for I have heard tell of slimy slugs and nasty vermin in the area. Would you collect some mushrooms for me? 20 of them to be exact. Sure.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Trophies for the walls. My employer Adso Haybanks Inn is to be a blend of Bree culture and Hobbit sensibility. He asked me to employ folks to acquire items that will display the nature of surrounding Bree, to bring a lodge feel to the inn. I am prepared to pay those willing to do some hunting for suitable objects. North and east of town, between the Brandy Hills and the borders of the Old Forest, you will find bears, boars, and wolves. Adso has asked me to obtain a bundle of coarse bear furs, pristine boar's heads, and pristine bear corpses, and wolf corpses suitable for stuffing. If you return those to me, I will pay you well. So 3 each of bear carcasses, boar heads, and wolf carcasses, and 10 coarse bear hides. Okay? And so we shall. Eventually. And Kellandine, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Okay, a level 14 quest called Old Forestry. Are you looking for work? Well, it's not much, but maybe you can do me a favor. I inquired about notes on the Old Forest and from Farbin Maggot, and I have still not received them. Perhaps you would be willing to go to his farm and ask him where they may be. You can find Maggot's farm, Bamfurlong, and the Marish. That's the Green Hill country in the Shire across the Brandywine River. Cross the Brandywine Bridge and turn south on the River Road. His farm won't be far away. The Buckleberry Ferry will be faster, but the Bounders want no one using it for the moment. Farmer Maggot doesn't like trespassers, but he's good enough sort when you get to know him. Okay, so cry me a baby. Something to sell. Okay, and that's a Shire quest if I'm not wrong. So, anyhow, of all we've gotten so far, yeah, let's go and do it. So, bears, boars, and wolves. Bears, boars, and wolves. Bears, bulls, and wolves. Oh, you know, or however they did it in that old movie. I can't even think of the name of the damn movie. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. That's it. Bears and boars and wolves. Oh my. Okay, so anyway, bears, boars. Okay, we're through with wolves for now. Okay, good. Look at where we're at. Okay. Monsters, where are you? Come on, mobs. Come on, dudes. Haven't seen any mines until now. Things run fast. It's silver anyway. Okay. Wolves. Okay, so we're getting out of the area here. Not really, but and a wolf found me. No, not you. Thought that was a bar. Okay. We kind of followed the southern path here, so let's just kind of head up across the road and we'll just kind of look for stuff over there. So, wolf. It's over here. There's a bar. Almost through with bears. Okay, so all we need is 2 boar shanks, and we're done. What's that over here? Okay, that's okay, boars. I need boars. I need some more boars. There's a boar. Okay. Those 2 are done. Now it's heading us towards the mushrooms. Yeah, don't ask me why I had it up there. Ah! hurt worse than I thought I was. Kind of get rid of these guys so that I don't get interrupted in all this gathering work. Sounds gross, like they're making farting noises. Okay, and so we gather. Looks like some of these guys are repopped. Whee! I'm almost falling asleep doing this quest. Oh well. Okay, so we've got 3 to turn in. And I imagine we'll probably do Bam for Long next, but I don't know. I may decide to jump in with the main line. Well, let's see what we'll go where the quest pointer tells us to go.
What can I do for you?
Adso will be pleased with this delivery. We will salt and smoke the meat, and it will serve well at the center of our food for men within the end. Thank you for taking the time to collect this meat for me. Here, you've earned this reward.
Hello there.
Look at all this bountiful fare. You certainly held up your end of the bargain well, friend. I shall do the same. The ovens at the end will smell like the finest ovens of all the Shire. This is a fine day.
can I be of service?
These are excellent samples. I'm certain that the taxidermist can make these into fine items befitting a lodge. Adso will be quite pleased. Here's your payment, and thank you for your assistance. So we get an axe for it. It's one-handed, so... Alright, Tremeric
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
has another quest for us. Sharing the Load, level 15 quest. I must say, I never expected the outpouring of generosity we have received. Certainly we have paid for the service we've been given, but the harvest is so great that we have no means to transport our goods to Adso's camp. I must ask you a small favor. Just outside of Brandy Hall, to the south, there is a stable where I have seen Tolly Brockhouse, the local woodcutter, speaking with folks. I'm certain that he will be willing to help. Could you speak with him and see if he can spare a wagon for the trip to Adso's? Let me know what he says when you are done. Okay, and our next quest is to investigate Crick Hollow. Okay, can't get in that way. Excuse me. Can't get in that way, but I imagine you can here. Fredgar Bolger.
Dear me, what do you want?
Who? What? Who? I don't have it. Oh, wait. You aren't one of those black riders. I must tell you that I haven't been so frightened in my life. Did they learn anything from me? Well, those riders came busting into the house, but I already slipped out the back way. Not a thing did they get from me. When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them about Frodo and the others going into the old forest, but I didn't say a thing about the enemy's ring. Oh dear. I mean, what is it? It sounds like crows. You're actually going to tell me about the ring, dude? Jeez. Okay, so we have birds. More are coming. You did it. You didn't get them all, though. Some flew off into the old forest. I hope they don't come back. Okay, so we need to talk to Lingland about that. Okay, so anyway, talk to Tolly. Let's talk to Tolly. And we have other quests as well.
Might I have a word with you?
Forest bears, level 15. The bears of the old forest have always been dangerous, but in the past they were not very aggressive and could be avoided. Now they are roaming all over the place and may even come out of the forest to threaten Buckland if they aren't stopped. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. So we need to defeat 12 bears in the western old forest.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Forest wolves, a level 15 quest. Wolves in the old forest have always been something of a threat to foresters and woodsmen, but they've recently become more dangerous and aggressive. We don't want them coming into Buckland, so it would be best to hunt them down now in the old forest itself. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. We need to kill or defeat 12 wolves in the western old forest. We don't kill things in this game.
Could I take a moment of your time?
They just lose morale. Level 15 quest called Forest Bats. The bats of the old forest have been a minor annoyance in the past, but as of late they've grown very aggressive and even dangerous. They could become a plague in Buckland, so we need to reduce their numbers before that happens. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. And so 12 bats in the western old forest. And yeah, we got distracted because we have Tolly over here.
Just a moment.
Tremeric Ragwort needs a wagon. I suppose I could spare a wagon and a couple of mules to share the load towards the camp. Trumeric is a good fellow and will surely return them when he's done. With the trouble we're seeing in the old forest, it seems unlikely that I will have need of all my wagons in the foreseeable future. Tell Trumeric that I will send along a driver, 2 mules, and a wagon by sundown on the morrow. I should expect that he can have it back to me within a week. And if you're looking to help out around here, there's plenty to do.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Okay, so we have a level 15 quest called the Woodcutter's Tale. These are strange days. Most hobbits stay away from the old forest, but my living depends on it, and I've never had any problems till now. The forest creatures have all gone strange. I swear the tree roots themselves moved up to trip me, and now I've sprained my ankle. I still need to collect some mushrooms. They grow in the west part of the forest, between the Bonfire Glade and Bald Hill. Also, please bring in some lumber from my seasoning pile. The pile is to the east past the Bonfire Glade and a little south. And I need some sap from the old maple on Bald Hill, east of the Bonfire Glade. I'll gladly split my fee with you. Here, take my bucket for the sap, and thank you kindly. Okay, so, just kind of take, we've got so much on our plate right here. Okay, so that's kind of dropped off the radar to talk to Lingland again, and we'll let it stay off the radar. Old Forestry is the level 14 quest we need to do in the Shire. And I think it becomes a Shire when we complete it and then start the next one. I think that's a Shire quest. Okay. So anyway, forest bats, forest bears, forest wolves, sapling. Okay, sharing the road. I don't really need that, but woodcutter's tail, yes. Okay, so we've got these 4 quests to kind of concentrate on in right now. All right, so yeah, mushroom. And the first time of many that we'll end up going through the old forest, which is a little bit of a maze. Okay, so now we have a new deed called the Old Forest, and we've located the Bonfire Glade, okay, which is one of the 5 things that we need to find to complete the deed, the Old Forest. 5 LOTRO points, 30 marks, 2,000 virtue experience, and 500 reputation increase with the Men of Bree. Okay. Okay, silver deposit, so not really worried about that. We'll probably come back through here, but mining isn't really my biggest priority, so it's not like we need this stuff now. Okay. I don't know why I dismounted, but whatever. Alright, let's head down this way. And this way is kind of where you'll find most of the bears. So by the time I kind of move a little bit to the east, I want to have all the bears taken care of. Or most of them at least. Okay, so we got our first wolf. I find the wolves a little bit harder to find than most other creatures, so whenever I run across one, I don't want to pass them up. Okay, let's see. Mushrooms. And we're starting to run into the bars. Lots of bars. Okay, and that's the last of the mushrooms we needed. Might as well. Well, I'm here. Okay, hide and seek on the right there with this little cub. Okay, so that's all we need. So, yeah, we'll kind of head east and then north. Let's see, are those wolves? No. Okay. No. There's a wolf. So we found Old Muddyfoot's Hill. Okay, so woodpile. Collected our lumber. Okay, can I get there from here? The answer is yes. Okay, so let's see, I still need 3 more wolves, but I'm kind of in the bad area. We're getting towards it at least. Why they have cocoons around the bats, I don't know. There's no spiders here as far as I know. Maybe bats do cocoons. I don't know. See where I'm at here. Kind of looking for something, but I don't think I'm finding it here. It's a flower I'm kind of looking for. It's out west somewhere. Come on, man. Silver deposit. Is this the entrance area? I think so. I think I went the wrong way. Bonfire Glade. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to save us some exploration later, so instead I'm wasting time now. Yeah, well. I feel like I'm still going the wrong freaking way. Something file on me. Cocoon. See on the other side of things, right? I feel I'm on the wrong side here, but yeah, I've got a wolf following me. I need to kill a wolf, so. Where'd you go? Guess it went back, huh? Well, I got you. Dire Glade. And there's our flower. Okay, so let's stop and kill what's coming after us. Okay, so we'll get a new deed when we, come on, a new dude. Okay, so the flowers of the old forest. We need to find 8 flowers. We found one of them. Anyway, 10 LOTRO points, 30 marks, 2,000 virtue, 500 reputation increase, random breed, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we're through, except for 2 wolves on the slaying part, and then we have to get a bucket of maple sap. I believe that's all we will need. So, let's see, I'm just going to go this way. Screw that or whatever it is. Okay, and we can either fight our way through or just run. Run for your... Well, okay, so much for running. Okay, well, I drag somebody else into the fight. Come on, get here so I can kill both of y'all. Okay. So now it's from run to your lives to kill. Okay. He slapped the metal on my chest and said, "You're our boy." And if you get that reference, you're older than dirt. Okay, Bald Hill and Dodrick Brandybuck. I'm feeling we'll have to find you a little bit later. At least we'll know where to find you. Now, too bad there isn't actually actually, no, I could have actually set my new... Okay, we'll do that when we get back. We'll set our... Okay, hold on. I still need two more wolves, so let's see. There's usually some hanging around here. That's not a wolf. Are you a wolf? Yes, okay. Milestone was the word I was looking for earlier. Duh. And there's another wolf. So now we'll be ready to go back. Okay, so now our 4 quests are ready to turn in. And we will attempt to run for your lives. Looks like Bonfire Glade. Does seem to be a bit brighter than the rest of the forest. And it is. Let's see, hold on. Is that mine that I'm passing? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll mine that. And that. How long have we been at? About 50 minutes, almost? Okay. So, Toli.
Just a moment.
My thanks, friend, for all your... What's this? This sap. It's already gone bad. And my seasoned wood, it's rotted. And these mushrooms, they're poisonous. Friend, you can't be blamed, but all this, it's useless to me.
Might I have a word with you?
All the things you've gathered for me are useless, rotten, and ruined. Something queer is going on, what with the animals all upset and the forest seeming, well, more awake than usual. There's a wise old hobbit, a forester, who oft camps a ways into the old forest. Look for him beyond old Muddyfoot's Hill, which you can find southeast of the Bonfire Glade. Maybe Gilly knows what's going on. I'd appreciate it if you talk to him. Gilliman Brandybuck, that's his name? I'm worried. We had to burn part of the forest where it got to uppity years back, but this is far worse than it was before. If the Bounders have to start another fire, they might destroy the whole forest, and then where will we be? Okay, so...
Is there something I can do for you?
I look forward to not hearing howls in the night. Thank you, Boudreaux. You're welcome.
Is there something I can do for you?
Looks like you've been busy in those woods. Well, a promise is a promise, and you've earned this well.
How rude!
How rude! Okay, well, you can keep your money for all I care, but well done. Here's your fee. Well, you want to give it to me, you give it to me. You don't have to say how rude.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so level 16 quest called Forest Spiders. Giant spiders are a menace to everyone, but there have until recently only been a few in the forest. And now their webs can be found in many places, and we are worried that they may soon spread to endanger everyone. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. Okay, so we need to defeat spiders in the western and southern Old Forest. Let's see, boots, crap, staff, can't use, dirk. I already have a small dirk. Well, I'm sorry, I misread. Yeah, I can't use that. So anyway, 22, 155, 194. Well, we'll take the shield. Okay, so anyway. Yep, got us a couple quests to head on back, so let's do it. Get in proper, I'll kind of check the map and we'll see where we need to. Okay, so Gilliman is down here and the spiders are over in this part. So yeah, let's head on down south and then east. So we'll head through the bears and then through some wolves to get to them. Get into the glade at least. Okay, another rich deposit. Seem to be hitting a lot of those lately. Starting to be a little hungry. So after this, I'll make myself a salad or something. Nice filling salad. Okay, trying to avoid these bears as much as I can, but looks like they're threatening us anyway. At least these are. Maybe not all of them are. Let's see. I need to head east at some point. Okay, it looks like. Okay, I still need to go more south before I head east. Just thought I was further down along the map or something, but Lordy, where am I? Okay, I'm stuck in here. I need to go west. I need to go west. Something's following me. Okay. And now I can go south. That's some eerie combat music. Okay, so now I'm at the point where I need to start heading east. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Muddyfoot's Hill. You wouldn't let me finish, would you? Okay, he's pretty close. And there he is. The old forest has gone all strange of late.
What do you need?
Ah, so totally Brockhouse sent you. Good. I've discovered something very odd happening here in the old forest, and you may be able to help. I found a strange glade to the southeast infested with monstrous spiders. I've never seen the like before. Almost makes me believe those stories about old Mad Baggins down in Hobbiton Way. They made me drop my pack. Even that is not the worst of it yet. I saw a tree walking about, covered in scars and looking like every leaf had fallen off of it like the dead of winter. Now I see some strange things being here in the old forest, but I never seen a tree like this moving through the wood, killing every manner of life in its path. I tell you, if I were the old man Willow himself come to stalk the old forest, he would not be so cruel. Something has the forest in a dire state.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Okay, so we have a level 16 quest called Haunted Forest. Solo quest. You are one for a good tale, I see. Well then, a good tale I shall tell, I hope. The tree did not look alive, rotten to the core, I think, and seeking only vengeance. Mayhaps it was one of the tenders of the past, spooked by some feeling of dread that washed over it or some such. I know only that it lay beyond the spiders and took my pack. It was foul and terrible to see, a great blight in the forest. If something in these woods has stirred them to something greater than mischief, I would first look there. You will need to cross the river here and search within the hollow where the spiders make their nest. That was the last spot I saw the tree. Okay, so mace, no. Leggings, no. Shoes, no. Cudgel, no. Estelos, yes. Okay. Actually, I didn't mean to actually have. I meant to swap out that. Anyway, whatever. I meant to keep the might. Okay, so we will head across here. The Withywindle. Let's see, I need to head up this way. Oh, well, okay. Curious. Oh, I was thinking there might be another quest. Okay. There we go.
Can I take a moment of your time?
2, actually. One thing I know about spiders is they typically move in broods. At the head of the brood, you're likely to find a queen, a female that cares for, watches over, and commands the lesser spiders. I gather that there is a brood matron in that hollow, though I'm not certain where, as I did not see her. Be wary, and if you do find her, let me know, and I will see that you are rewarded. The hollow is just beyond the river to the south. You will know it by the webs hanging from the trees. If you do find her, let me know, and I'll reward you. What about if I kill her, maybe? Anyway, we'll get some salves. Whatever. And some money.
Please, stay a moment.
Evil on 8 legs, level 16 quest. Before you go, well now, as I said before, I think that nest of spiders I found has something to do with all the queerness stirred up in the forest. But there are too many spiders for me to deal with myself, and the bounders will only come with fire and axes. If you make your way into the heart of the nest to find the tree, you may maybe you could clear out some of the spiders and collect my pack. The spider nest is south across the willow glade. I was only able to make it to the outskirts of the nesting ground before the spiders chased me away. I dropped my pack just within the bounds of the hollow and would have gone back had I not taken such a nasty spill. So 12 spiders and collect the pack. Alright, so now, yeah, we're done with Gilliman for now. So, let's see, still, even though the quest pointer is pointing that way, we're going to go this way. And while I don't see any enemies, let's mount up. Of course, which was a waste of time for now, but I'm kind of heading toward his pack. So, and there's also a flower over there. We'll catch that flower to keep us from doing that flower later. Silver, not really worried about it. Perhaps even maybe a couple flowers we could do here, but I doubt it. Okay. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be killing spiders and stuff, aren't we? So we're kind of getting close to the pack, I believe. Yeah, we'll have plenty of spiders to kill. Okay, there's our flower. More silver. Okay, so we got our flower, and here's the pack, guarded by a spider. We picked up the pack, though. Okay, so that was silver, right? Yeah, so, now, should I go straight east and maybe take care of that pack? Can I even get there from here? Let's not worry about it. Low blade. Weaver's Den. Kind of looking for the two bosses that we have over here, the boss spider and the boss tree. So if we head east, we'll run into them eventually. And yeah, we're almost into the trees area. They're usually fairly close to each other, so go. Okay, so got one file on me as well as this one, so. And somebody else joining in. Okay, take a look around. There's the big spider. Brunel. She went down easy. Okay, so there's our tree. These trees do tend to be a little bit hard. At least I remember them being hard as a hunter. Not a hunter. Oh, there's a root coming after me. But as a guardian, they don't seem quite so tough, so. Okay. With that, the music goes away. We've been given a new deed called Breland Woodsman. We need to defeat awakened trees in the old forest, 1 of 20, and I imagine there's a advanced quest for 40 after that. We get 5 LOTRO points. Root Hewer, and 500 rep with the men of Bree. Okay, so anyway, we still have another 11 spiders to kill. And we can do that on the way back to Gilliman. Come on, die, you scum. Of course, I didn't have my, what do you call it? My take to heart on him, so maybe that's why he didn't go down so quickly. Alright, so. Should I try and take maybe a little bit of a wayward path back? Which would maybe lead me up to this corner where I know there's another flower? I don't know. I could maybe try it. Okay, so virtue cap reached, so let's move on down. Fidelity got maxed, innocence did not. Okay, so we'll start on that one. Let's see, 10 LOTRO points for the Spider Slayer Advanced deed, which we just finished. So, okay, good. Lord, I wanted to kind of get back through there, huh? Can I? And the answer is probably no. Okay. Whatever. Why are you bringing me so far south? Okay, now I can start turning a little bit north. But you know what? I don't really like getting out of the way too much. I got one more spider to go. Okay. Whew. I don't know if I want to or even can go that way, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go north. You know, when I went back, I was supposed to try and set that milestone, but I forgot to do it. Ah. Oh well. The wood's creaking about me. Okay, here's the camp, so yeah, I'm gonna have to maybe fight my way out. rid of it, but I didn't. And got another one on my tail. Silver. Get through here? I guess the answer is no. Ah, well, screw that mine then. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do before I turn that in, as I look at my location here. Just around here, there's actually another flower, and there's no reason for us to go there besides to actually get that flower. So, again, to save time when we actually do kind of finish up where we're finishing up in Bree, I'll go ahead and collect that flower now. I have to get through a few bears to do it, and might have to fight a few. Let's see, we're at 113. Crossing. And there's our flower. I love swimming in this game. Not. Okay, so on my horse. Curse those spiders.
Is there something I can do for you?
Good riddance. We are better off without that queen creeping about. The trouble with spiders that they make their way into canopies and hollows is you never know when they have grown too big to deal with properly. Thank you for all you have done. So we get our worthless salves.
What do you need?
Though I do hate disturbing the natural order in this place, I cannot be sure that the spiders now in this area are natural. I swear they appeared from nowhere. Thank you for recovering my pack and cleaning some of them out on the valley. Of that valley. Okay, so anyway, we need to talk to Hodrick and Tolly. Okay, and I believe that they are both back. Yeah, okay. I know that somewhere along the line I was supposed to get a quest to search for the dude on Bald Hill. I'm kind of thinking that when I get back, I'm gonna want to maybe find our well, we'll do a sell-off, turn in what quests we can, and then I'll head over to that milestone that I was wanting to pick it up. You know, because I would head back that way now, if, you know, if I had the ability to. I got a wolf following me. So this looks like Bonfire Glade, and it is. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, so totally.
Is there something I can do for you?
I've always thought that old Gilly was touched when he talked about trees moving of their own accord, but now you tell me the same thing. Worse, that one talked. We should keep this to ourselves so as not to sow fear among the quieter folk here in Buckland. If you dealt with a threat, then all should be well, and I will do my best to keep a look over my shoulder for any trees closing in upon me as I make my rounds in the old forest. We are ever so great in your debt for stopping this threat from becoming too great a risk. Thank you, Boudreaux. Okay, so anyway, I forgot what we looked over and what we're going to pick. Joel, yeah, okay, we're going to pick that. Okay, so, yeah, let's remove the second one and go. Okay. Alright, so, anyway, Audric.
How rude!
Good job. Those spiders are awfully creepy, and I never want to see them up close. It's lucky for us here in Buckland that there are folk like you nearby willing to help. Okay, so I know we remember. Yeah, I remember shield. Okay. So we got that. Let's kind of take a look at our quest. So we got Old Forestry, sharing the road. Sharing the load, rather. Okay. And yeah, our epic. Load that up for now. And let's see. Head over here. Kind of like a hill here that you can walk around. And I think it's on the east side of it. There's this milestone. I'm sorry, west side. Okay, so it's now bound to us. Perhaps a little too late, but whatever. And I wanted to do a sell-off, so let's kind of take a look at what we got. Okay, all looks like junk to me. Oh, whoop, except for that. Yeah, let's not sell that off. Yeah, we've been gathering for a reason, right? Okay, so here's our bowyer.
Is there something I can do for you?
Okay, now we actually have enough to buy a house. Cool. So I'm going to want to do part 2 before we do a house, but let me grab a bite to eat, and I'll be back, and we'll call this part 1, and we'll do a part 2 of Buckland in a bit, and then after that we'll do one for me buying the house and getting it equipped and doing the housing quests and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.